Oh, hey, easy trader here. So I'm trusting everyone had a good weekend. You know, so I'm just going to do some daily markup for the pound dollar. Probably should I just look into the weekly. I'm supposed to do for other pairs too, but I'm basically focused on the pound dollar for this week. All right, so let's look at what the daily has for us. Okay, so on the daily, um, there's not much peer over here. There's not much peer except we are just caught in a. Let me use this. Except we are caught in this, you know, range over here. Hmm, that's just it. All right. So prior to that, we could see that last week failed to take out. How would I say? Let's say this high failed to take out. This low. So anyways, we've it's still a long day to go. So in theory, we have to look at it in a basic sense. I would say um, this low is protected, this high is targeted. So um, let's see how this week goes. Probably we might get something like this to take out this high again. This is just my own analysis. You could do your own research. I'm not saying it's a buy, neither am I saying it's a sell. But let's look at the PA from the 4 hours perspective. Okay, so on the 4 hours um perspective, we've been on this range for a very long time. Because as you could see, we've taken out the IRL internal range liquidity, and I think we've taken it out a couple of times, right from all these, this. So a couple of times we've swept the liquidity, resting above this or below the zones, and at the same time we've also failed to take this out as well. So in a nutshell, again, if you look at it closely, sorry for that, you could see price is still in this supply zone over here. So I'm expecting something like this. Um, let's say something like this. For price to tap here and give me something like this. Probably maybe reverse. And give me the first level of respect. Well, if that doesn't go as planned, then I'm expecting something like this for this to be taken out also. Probably get deep, for this to get deep, and yeah, we could see some order flow, etc., etc. But, anyways, let's just look at what this week is. That's why most of the time I take um Mondays to rest. Again, there's no fundamental news on Monday, so I just take um the day to rest, to see what Monday PA is giving out, so I could decipher where next I'm likely heading to, or what I'm likely watching. Again, on this we have the supply chain over here that has not been mitigated at all. So again, if you look at this in a this is not something I would this peer over here is not something I would really trade, though we did trade this some money. Probably I think I target about 20 pips here. That was my target, and since then price has just been moving, not the nice peer I would actually look out for. So that's that on GU. So in a nutshell, I'm expecting price to either push up and just give me something like this, or whatever you want to call it, um, or probably we might get down, and continue going lower. But if you look at this in a nutshell, I'm not expecting price to go lower at all. No, I'm not expecting price to go lower. I'm not expecting price to go lower. But if it eventually goes lower, well, so be it. Because if you look at this P on the 4 hours time frame, take a look at this PA. We've created some bullish order flows. Created is okay, we've taken this, but we've not actually, you know, taken this out yet. Sorry, we've not actually taken this out yet. So still a long way to go. That's that on GU. Let's see if we could go on gold. I don't think I have any analysis on gold. Mm, let's see on gold. Okay, alright, so probably we're still playing out. Alright, so on gold, we've taken most of the liquidities out here, and we are only left with this here, and this supply here with external range liquidity. Yeah, gold didn't actually play out as I wanted. We just only tapped into this demand over here. This was where we tapped into. Actually, I was expecting it to, a little bit sweep the demand, but it's still preferable. It's still okay. So that's that on gold. It's still very, very much bullish. Like there's no structures for sell. So I wonder why I see most people selling, especially most of these Twitter influencers. I see most of them selling. There's nothing here to sell. And gold is very, very is I would say it's on a very strong bias now. Probably because most investors are leaving the US dollar to use gold as backup, because gold is also a very, very strong commodity. So as of now, gold is still very, very much bullish. So I would suggest everyone should still keep on buying gold. But if we look at this in a very, very simple sense, we have this level of imbalance, or should I say window of imbalance here. So yeah, from there you could map out your zones. You could scroll down to the lower time frame. My lower time frame is nothing more than this. You could scroll down, and yeah, I think that should be that some good. On UJ, there's nothing much here. Just weeks, and that there's no much PA here. There's no much. But I pray this week should be a peaceful week for everyone. On AU also, oh, everything is just ranging. Okay, on AU, just not much P on AU. We're still range, which is not the best I could know. Only thing I could see is that we've gotten this, well, we've tapped into this level of imbalance. Again, I don't really use imbalances or whatever it's called, fair value gap also. Well, let's just say we tapped into that level of imbalance, we've sold, and where is price coming down to this daily demand zone created here. You get me? Price has tapped into that, Um, let's check the weekly. Wow, I'm trying to make this video very, very short. I don't want to. exaggerate or waste anybody's time. On the weekly also, we've also tapped into the weekly demand, which is here. We've tapped into this. I mean, if I should take out my measurement, this should be, if I should take out my pips, this should be about, yeah, we've tapped into the 50% on the weekly. So let's scroll down to the lower time frame. Yeah, there's not much PA here. There's not much PA here, except you're just looking out for buys. But again, I would suggest you take a rest on Monday and see and wait to see what the market does. Most of my students knows me that I don't usually trade on Monday. I usually wait for the market to fully open on Tuesday, probably because I don't really like Monday. PA is always kind of messy, kind of slow, filling in gaps, filling in this and that. And mostly on Monday, let's say there's not much fundamental news on Monday. So my trading usually starts on Tuesday. Depends if I see my entries. So that's that on that. Give this video some likes, share it. Hope you learned something. See you guys tomorrow.